public fund, still you can claim housing or accommodation from local authority if you have a children. This information, even many people doesn't know that you don't have any right to stay in the UK. You don't have any visa. You are a overstay. I'll not tell you you are illegal, because this is, as a professional, I cannot say someone can be illegal. But immigrant, Home Office use this term as illegal immigrant. Even though in Home Office language you are illegal immigrant, you have a child, you can still claim housing from local authority, because it's not in immigration law. Because when there is children involved in any form of application, any form of authority, then the Children Act 1989 automatically becoming, because all the children affairs is dealt by Children Act 1989, and under section 17 of the Children Act, the social service or local authority have a general duty to safeguard and promote the welfare of children in need in their area. Section 17 can be used to assist homeless children together with their family. Many case law that the local authority are under a duty to provide accommodation, promote the welfare of the children, irrespective of their immigration status. Because Children Act 1989, it doesn't apply only for British children or only for those children who are British citizens. No, irrespective of their nationality, irrespective of their legal status, Children Act give protection, the welfare of the children. And accordingly, if a child became homeless, if the child become homeless, his family become homeless, the local authority under a duty to provide accommodation. If the local authority refused, you can go to the court, family court, make an application for the children welfare. Thank you very much, viewers. This is a piece of information. Then I'll show you how you can make a fee waiver application. So as you seen, this is the title of my live video today. So first, let me introduce what is fee waiver. A fee waiver is an application to the Home Office requesting the Home Office, in the light of your particular circumstance, that you cannot afford the Home Office fee or NHS fee. Currently, Home Office fee is £1,054 or £52, and NHS fee around £1,600. So £2,500, not affordable for every family or a person. If you have a family, then it becomes double, triple, and more. So £5,000, £6,000, not everyone can save, or everyone can save, even though they don't have a recourse to public fund or recourse to public fund. In that case, if you cannot afford the Home Office fee, if you cannot pay the if you don't have enough money to pay the NHS fee, you can ask Home Secretary to give you exemption from paying the Home Office fee. This is an application. I'll show you in a minute in the screen how you can make this application. And then the next question is, who can apply the fee waiver? Whether if you can apply the ILR, can you apply the fee waiver application? No, not everyone. So if you are submitting an application on the basis of human rights, for example, FLRFP, right to family, right with your partner, with your children, with husband, spouse, wives, with any family members, or any other human rights basis, any article, you can make application under the immigration law to give waiver exemption from NHS fee or exemption from paying Home Office fee. Then next, what evidence you need to provide if you are applying for a fee waiver? Generally speaking, you should provide all of the financial affairs of last 6 months. So every single penny if you spend for bus pass, for grocery, for Asda, for Tesco, for petrol, for a bread, you should keep all this receipt and everything to give as a proof of your expense. And you need to give your income details for last 6 months. If you have, if you don't have, don't worry. If you have, you need to give pay slip last 6 months, P60, and expenditure like bank statement. You need to provide tenancy agreement. You need to provide utility bills. All these things you need to provide with your application. And how does Home Office assess your application? What is the eligibility requirement? That is, You make an application under the well, on the basis of your human rights, and you don't have enough money to pay the home office fee, you are a destitute, or you will be a destitute because you don't have money. If you pay the home office fee, you will not have enough money to buy food for your family next month or to pay rent. You don't have enough deposit to pay rent or to pay home office fee. Or there is exceptional circumstance that you cannot afford to pay the home office fee. These are the requirement. And last year, one case came from the High Court, and the court said that the principle or the policy for home office fee waiver policy, that is destitute, is unlawful. Court say whether the home office should assess whether someone can afford the home office fee or not. So it is affordability, not the destitute. Although this policy has not changed, still the policy is destitute. But I hope in future the home office will change from destitute to affordability. And what is the process? Yes, the process is you need to make an application. You can make an application where you still you have leave to remain. You can submit a fee waiver application for form or apply online before your leave to remain expire. If you don't have a legal status, you don't have any visa or leave to remain, you can submit your fee waiver application and wait for the response for the home office. Once you submit your fee waiver application to the home office, you are safe. Your leave will not expire under Section 3C of Immigration Act 1971. Your leave to remain will continue until home office make a decision. One home office make a decision, they will give you 10 days to submit your application. So this is how the process works. Now I'll take you to the screen, and it'll show you where you should go to make the application. So here is the application form. These are the application form. So basically, if you go to just Google requesting a fee waiver, or if you go to your application form, then you will find the UK Visa and Immigration website requesting fee waiver. So these are the application. You need to go to this page as you see in the screen, and then bottom of the page, you see the green button where it say apply now. Click apply. Now it take us through the application portal in UK Visa and Immigration. All the application is same process. So section 1 start, then section 2 application, and then section 3 finance, then 4 documents, declaration, payment. It is free, you don't need to pay any home office fee, and then download and print. So first you need to that's important section is start. You need to give your email, password, and then application. In this section, basically you need to fill up about your yourself and about your family, the information details, your address details, if you have national insurance number details, work details, employment details. And in finance, you need to give how much you spend for per month or per week or per year, and then how much you earn per month. And then your income, when the calculation will show that your income is income is less than your earnings, then the home office will give you an exemption. Then secondly, fourth section, it will give you a list of documents. So in this boxes, you need to provide these all documents with your application. Declaration, just one click. There is no fee. This is the you don't need to pay any fee for this. And final section, what you have to do in final section, submit it, and then final section, you need to download the application form, and then you can or a document checklist, and then you can send all your documents, supporting document, by email, or you can send all the document by post within 10 working days. Within 10 days, you need to submit all the document to the home office, and home office will assess your application. You shouldn't wait. As soon as possible, you should make that. You should submit all this evidence to the home office. Last pandemic time, many application home office accept fee waiver, and one of the important point I want to tell you, that is, if the home office accept your fee waiver application, you will get access to public fund as well, because home office once, because normally you will not, your BRP not allowed to claim public benefit because it's a no recourse to public fund. However, when home office accept you are a destitute, and then when they will issue visa, they will give you a fee waiver, and the BRP will there will be no condition on the BRP that no recourse to public fund. So you can claim benefit as well, universal credit, child benefit. So it is very pathetic, sympathetic. It's very, it's not, it's very pathetic because your child is British citizen, although you cannot claim benefit if your BRP not allowed to recourse to public fund. So that's what the difficulty. So if you need help, fee waiver, if you need any NHS fee exemption, make an application on time. And as I said earlier, that if you have a child and if you need housing, if you need any accommodation, you can contact the local authority, even though you don't have any legal status. Because under the Children Act, which is a family law matter, every child have right to get protection. The local authorities under a duty to promote children welfare. Thank you very much, all of you who watch my short film. Please share this video if you think it will be benefited our community, our brother and sister who came this country from far away. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy your rest of the time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.